Our next speaker and last speaker today is a returning speaker. She is now a senior at Nonawa High School. She has been an intern in my office. She's spoken here before. She is going to talk to you about what it means to be facing this election season as a high school senior. Please welcome back Grace Walkup.
Okay. A staple piece of artwork in my house is a poster I made in first grade. This poster says, "My name is Grace, I am in grade 1, and I would like to be the first woman president." Very misspelled and outlined in red, white, and blue, I had it all planned out. If I could get my family and friends to vote for me, I would indeed become the first female president of the United States. I read biographies about Eleanor Roosevelt, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, Hillary Clinton, fascinated by their success, and to base my campaign after what they accomplished. I also read extensively about American history and was appalled by the gruesome slavery in our nation. You know, light topics most 7-year-olds read before bedtime. For most of my childhood, Obama was president. I assumed that all presidents would be like him, hold his values of progress, kindness, and acceptance of all people. In 2016, the idea of what it meant to be presidential shifted. I was 10 at the time, and I'd hoped someone else was going to fulfill my childhood dream of being the first woman president. When I woke up the morning after the 2016 election, my mom sat my sister and I down to share the results. As a 10-year-old, I didn't fully understand what it all meant and how it would impact my life, but it was obvious that she was concerned about what was to come. As someone who wanted to be president, I had to hold on to what I understood was a just leader. I knew that I had to stay focused and grounded in the values brought forth by former presidencies and not get disheartened by the greed, selfishness, and mean-spirited behavior I was seeing in the Oval Office. Growing up in a neighboring town, I experienced many political perspectives. Being a high school student has been a very positive experience, and I find myself in many ways as a minority. The political perspectives and culture of some of my classmates is very different from my own, being that they tend to lean more conservatively. I never let this affect me, never let it sway who I am and the beliefs that I hold, and I'm okay with that. Being in a community that challenges my beliefs, in a way, has allowed me to see many sides of the political spectrum. I have had the opportunity to engage in meaningful conversations with students and with teachers about political issues, discourse that isn't divisive, but that is handled with maturity. If we are all able to have these difficult conversations with each other, that is the only way that progress is made. I am one of the very lucky teenagers in America, one of a few newly 18-year-olds that is able to vote in the upcoming election. I will turn 18 on November 1st, within 5 days of the election. With this great privilege and responsibility, I am educating myself as much as I can about the candidates. I listen to debates and stay updated on the news. In learning about the two candidates, I hope to align my vision for my future self with the futures that these candidates address. One sees a future of progress, supporting young women to receive the medical care that they need, a future where I can succeed. The other sees a future where corporate greed and big business consume our economy, a future of misogyny, one where I feel limited as a young woman. So at this point, little Gracie might be disappointed that I am praying for her to not become the first woman president. Young voters want bright futures, where progress is possible. A president who won't shame me if I wanted to become a crazy cat lady. So in November, I will be putting a name on the ballot that fulfills my childhood dreams. that while I won't be the first woman president, I can put my faith in another strong woman to represent what little Gracie would have wanted. And right here from Woodbury, Connecticut, is the certificate that says I have been approved to vote and will vote for the next president of the United States. So thank you all for being here. Are we ready to go?
Ready to go.
Are we fired up?
Fired up.
Thank you so much.
Woo!